10 types of hugs and what they really mean. There's nothing quite like a warm hug from the right person to make you feel better. Hugs deepen our relationships while also making us healthier and happier, whether between parents and children, friends, or lovers. Hugs are undoubtedly the purest manner of showing affection when words fall short. Hugging has both physical and mental advantages, which enhance emotional intimacy between two individuals through the flow of energy. Hugging also produces oxytocin, which is popularly known as the love hormone because it helps us bond with our babies and is stored in the pituitary gland. We have the inclination to embrace our children, parents, and friends because of that feeling of affection, familiarity, and communion. The release of oxytocin, along with serotonin, aids in a reduction of stress by lowering cortisol levels in the body. In this way, hugging is a simple and effective stress reduction technique. Hugging has been related to a reduction in physical discomfort and an improvement in cardiovascular health in studies. Hugging is one of the most surprisingly extensive acts you can engage in. It's simple and inexpensive. You may not realize it, but various kinds of hugs deliver different meanings to individuals. Hugs between possible life partners fall under this category as well. Hugging decreases stress and increases your well-being, according to scientists. Thus, couples who hug more in their relationships are happy. In most situations, they also have fewer marital issues. Hugs may reveal a lot about how well you and your partner get along. With that in mind, here are 10 of the most popular hugs and what they all mean. My favorite one is number 9, and it indicates someone likes you but is afraid to acknowledge it. 1. The side hug. This is the most comfortable hugging. The buddy hug is another name for it. Close pals hug one another in this way. When people are in a happy mood or hugging friends and acquaintances, they frequently embrace in this manner. It's not romantic, but it's still enjoyable. When individuals pose for a photograph, you'll commonly see this type of hug. The picture will be charming and gorgeous if they hug each other. So just because a man has held you like this doesn't indicate he likes you. It's an indication that he considers you a friend, so you'll have to go above and beyond to grab his attention for anything more. Until then, enjoy the buddy hold and be joyful. You've got a good reason. 2. The hug with a pat on the back. This is an embrace that we've all experienced, and it's not a romantic one. If he is your friend, the hug will be just that, a friendly hug, and the friendship will most likely stop there. If you're already in a relationship and he gives you this sort of embrace all the time, you could think he's not really into you. You're more like a close friend. Maybe it's time to move on and find someone who is truly interested in you. 3. Hugging from behind. When someone gives somebody a back hug, they frequently feel at ease. Being embraced makes you feel so amazing, even if you don't see the person who is hugging you. This embrace either signifies a love relationship or a parent-child bond, depending on how it's done. In a romantic context, one person generally stands behind the other and wraps their hands around the partner's chest or waist, with the hugger's front contacting the others behind intimately. In a parent-child situation, the adult can stoop down and put their arms around their child's chest from behind, gently rocking or just holding them. In this posture, couples may stay physically close while gazing at the same thing, which helps them bond. In most cases, the relationship's taller partner will be behind. It provides kids that extra support behind their back that actually says, "I've got your back." 4. The straddle hug. This is the hug that people in love give each other. It's an indication of sexual tension since it's done in secret and it's highly intimate. You can't embrace everyone this way since it's reserved for those who deserve it. Usually, ladies provide this form of hugs to guys, and in doing so, they expose themselves completely. To offer someone this type of embrace, you must have a lot of confidence in them, so think seriously before you do it. This embrace makes the receiver lusty and shows that you and your partner have a strong physical relationship. 5. The one-sided hug. When one person is more alert than the other, this hug occurs. It suggests that someone is attempting to hug someone who does not want to be touched. They don't even raise their arms to return the hug. A one-sided relationship is characterized by this behavior. This is true for friendship as well. When both partners are equally dedicated to the relationship, it works best. Well, if you think this video is interesting, take a minute to hit like, share, and also subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss our next social psychology video. 6. The bear hug. This one is a classic when it comes to hugging. The bear hug. The bear hug is a large embrace in which you throw your arms around each other and pull the other person as close to you as possible, squeezing them as if you'll never let go. A bear hug is a strong indicator of a happy relationship. A symbol of protection, a connection beyond sexuality, and trust. First and foremost, this hug serves as a display of the closeness you share, since the hug, while not very sexy, is a sign of complete trust. Of course, this hug is a clear indicator that you wish to protect your spouse and offer them a secure haven at all times. A bear hug is a fantastic way to help relieve tension or stress, and there's nothing quite like it when your spouse takes you as near to their existence as possible. 7. The one-handed hug. It's a powerful vision of him taking you under his wing as he embraces you by drawing you close with one arm around your shoulder. This person will defend you and be there to assist and support you whenever you need it. If you're just friends, the guy will give his assistance and support. Similarly, a female hugging a guy like this indicates that the guy is merely a buddy and that things are unlikely to progress any further. 8. A pick up and swing hug. How can you embrace a girl in such a manner that she is surprised? Make a pick up and give a swing hug. Picking up your lover in a wild hug, cliché to the movies, is always a lovely indicator of the way you feel for each other, when the fire of your love is roaring and you gladly see your spouse after a period of time apart. If you and your spouse have these moments, it's safe to assume you're head over heels in love, and your passion is at an all-time high. 9. The tight hug. This is my favorite of all the common forms of hugs. I adore it when someone embraces me with all their strength. Only someone who loves you can give you that kind of embrace. When someone gives me a hug like this, it brings out my positive aspects, and I feel incredible. I spend a lot of time hugging people like this, and I love every minute of it. Because you're squeezing the person in front of you, it is also known as a squeezed embrace. It feels like you're the last person they'll see. They want to remind you how much they care for you and how much they will miss you after you go. It's a subtle hint that your partner enjoys you if he offers you this sort of embrace. It indicates he likes you but is afraid to acknowledge it, so he uses this hug to show you how much he feels and misses you. You know what it's like to have a hug like this if you've ever had one, and I hope you get many more in the future. 10. The eye-to-eye hug. Isn't it true that the eyes are the window to the soul? When you combine the unspoken message of love and intimacy sent via eye contact with the actual touch and embrace of a hug, you will never feel more at ease or loved. This is undoubtedly one of the nicest sorts of hugs, since it allows you to move beyond your relationship's physical features. It allows you to share a moment where your eyes are locked on your spouse. It demonstrates that you have broken down all boundaries and trust them and yourself to constantly look out for each other. Well, that's all for today from Brainy Facts. If you are serious about making your man fall in love with you, check the video description to find out what men secretly want, or if you are a man, find how to conquer the heart of a woman step by step using psychological techniques. Thanks for watching.